I was wondering why I couldn't hear him. Okay, there we go. I'm already live. Oh yeah, give me a second. I gotta post my link to this couch. I'll be back. Yo. I can't call it. I seen the way that shit was. Middle of that bitch will stop and then zoom right by, then stop and zoom right. I'm like, nah, we ain't doing this. Not today. We played like 3 times the last time we played before that bitch finally got right.
Welcome to MetLife Stadium, home of the Giants and
Good luck, Coach.
East Rutherford, New Jersey. As we see a team from the American, the Navy midshipmen, taking on a conference rival from the American,
you know, we gotta try to finish the season strong some kind of way. And we locked the bowl in with the win last week, but we need another win this week, and we need to win our bowl game so I can possibly have a decent job offer. Even though they kind of had me locked in at the bowl at 5 wins, but I was like, nah, that can't be right.
The Black Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I've been struggling too, boy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Leaves it with the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people
Oh, wow.
excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now.
You ain't supposed to be trying to do that. Get your fat ass in the dive mode.
The brigade celebrating another first down, and that's really the way Navy's always done it. You can even think back to the great Napoleon McCallum, who ran through defenses at will.
Simple, but so disciplined, right? Like running the option year after year, you got to have discipline. Not surprising, Navy is always good at it because so many young men with such discipline, they can run a system and really just continue to methodically move the ball down the field.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy.
All right.
Schools facing the
I was just about to tell you that.
school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
I really don't even know what I did with your Cash App card.
You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them.
I want to say it was in my wallet, and then all that stupid shit happened.
Just need you.
The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program.
We're going to get, what, 1 or 2?
Their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get.
I said, yeah. Right how much food the dogs got left?
Programs were out after him. He thought he might.
They need some?
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down.
All right.
Sets it up at the 45-yard line. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end. Throws a strike. Gets the first down.
The give out of the gun.
God damn.
He's an open space downfield. And this defense,
Motherfucking big man will not motherfucking do what he needs to damn do. You breaking back there, but you can't settle your feet.
This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people
He's
miss,
right there.
run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
wants to throw. It's Woodson. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Pressure coming. He's got him still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
How about the taking the shot off the RPO? A lot of times you see RPO routes and you throw it real quick, whether it's a bubble or a glance, but they're like, nah, I'm going to fake the run right here, take a deep shot. The offense being very aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got him. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Navy!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got
Good
the
drive.
extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's look at the big picture for Army. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
But they bumped into each other.
And they'll close in on him after a good return.
And stayed bumping into each other.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game.
You definitely don't want to start the game like
This is
that.
where you go over the sidelines, you have a good talk with your coach, you
Huh?
settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's a good pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that'll work. Huh? No, but if you want sausage, they don't do the hot and ready for the sausage. Why you asking me to call in? I just said only you got to call in if you want that.
Power football with the run. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman.
This defense is
Let's
going
lock
to do a
in.
better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's out past the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Red pass, it's complete. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Black Knights! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Now we on the board.
That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense might bring the house here. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Oh, my wallet over there on the thing. The Navy fed him.
Good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Running it to the right. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage.
There he goes.
Bro, what are y'all doing, D-line?
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Navy.
What in the holy fuck?
From the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Come the fuck on.
Get
y'all shit together.
21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down.
There he goes! The 40, the 30, the 20, 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Army!
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that.
But his ball was up.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Guys, they call this America's game because no matter who you root for, you're captivated by this.
Well, and this is just one of those games I think always just stands out just because of the way it looks, right? It's all the uniforms in the stands. It's the pageantry. It's the history of this game. It's the style of football these two teams play as well. It just means so much to these players.
It's so cool, and it's saved for after the Heisman Trophy,
What the
after
fuck?
championship games when they get the spotlight on
That's
them.
crazy.
A well-deserved spotlight for what they do for everyone out there across this country.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he
Oh, my
gets
Jesus.
got the 1st down, looking for more. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
When I go into every game,
All
I
right.
want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going.
Apparently, he just got that this week
Over 100 yards now.
during this
Shows
game.
you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Leonard. This junior making his presence felt.
There we go,
making the
D-line.
stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road,
There we
obviously,
go, D-line.
you might want to think
Holy
about airing it
fuck.
out a little bit.
Play like you got
Didn't
some
get much on
sense.
1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Fires to the middle.
Nobody right there.
Man all by himself. Turns on the Jets.
Fucking zone.
Touchdown, midship.
Yo.
Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this and running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any
All right,
crease in that
fellas.
kickoff coverage.
I guess we
and
just
stopped
got
at the
down. This is
17.
just going to be one of them days.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Black Knights heading
We seen
quickly
it.
to the line.
We knew the
What
blitz.
a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive
That's
explosive
sack right
play
there.
instead. They're looking
Fuck
at a
the
3rd
game
down.
up.
Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
On the move. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on
Okay.
that one as it hops out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This rivalry started in 1890 when Dennis Mikey, for whom the stadium at West Point is named, talked Navy into playing a game and the Mids blew them out.
And since that first blowout, obviously this has been an unbelievable rivalry. So many things about it, honoring the fallen, the march on, the battle of the bands. So many of these things have gone back and forth. But Jesse, the football is phenomenal. Old school offenses that will hit you right in the mouth.
It's pretty cool, too, when you think about the history of this rivalry, because back in the day, these were two of the best programs in college football. There have been national championships. There have been Heisman trophies. Not necessarily the same thing today, but when you think about great rivalries in the sport, this is it right here.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught in the backfield, it's Hodges. He is stopped at the 47-yard line.
Not right now, Boogeyman. After this game, I'll take you outside.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most
Go,
critical
right here.
statistics
After the game, I'll take you out.
on third down. How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Yeah, I know.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
I knew it. Why you didn't run with him? I should have just did, man. I should have just played, man. I knew he wasn't going to run.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, fourth and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. We've got playmakers stretching the field vertically.
It ain't much killing
how dangerous they can
shit
be on
that is
last
working
down
is
there.
tearing our ass up.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
Guys.
A couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response?
You're a safety, bro. You can't get cooked like that. That's a tight end.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Grabbed in the backfield. That's Clayton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Going with the counter play here. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Lawson, you keep me hurt.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Navy! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I don't know why you chasing a man on the drag route, bro, when I'm in a fucking zone, bro. How y'all don't play man with play man? Apparently, y'all don't know the difference between man and zone.
And then he's got that big body, you just throw it to him, and he does the rest.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
What the fuck, the middle linebacker bail out.
3-yard scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys
oh my God,
want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's McGowan. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And how nice is it, David, on 3rd down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside, cuts it in. Nice timing and rhythm with the quarterback. Nice 3rd down conversion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Hayden. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
I tried to get it out way sooner. And just led him over there. I damn sure wish I wouldn't have hit the possession catch. Nobody was in front after that.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. This will likely be the last play of the half.
QB starts the ball on the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone.
He didn't even try to jump.
He
didn't even try to jump.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew. But I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field
goal. 11 miles an hour back.
Offense calls a timeout.
That ain't going.
Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he loves to fire down.
Let's go.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second.
And roughing the passer.
The flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-24.
Hell of a catch.
We played 2 quarters here.
Hell of a throw, quarterback.
In our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hayden. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions.
Turning it on! Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Fires to the tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Black Knights in a good spot here with second and short. He'll keep it himself. Finds some fresh air. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Oh, wow.
Much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
That was way too soon.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Ah, he threw it out there too
far.
far.
Looking for more room.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, you've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
On the run, it's Leonard. He breaks a tackle. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Back to throw, it's Woodson. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again.
We need that. We needed that. We needed that like a motherfucker.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's got some space. He won't get there. It'll bring
Oh,
him
wow.
fourth down.
Defensively, in these situations, when it's such long yardage situations, I'm going to be very, very conservative. I'm going to drop guys really, really deep. If you want to run the football, you can have at it. Now, ideally, you don't want to give up that many yards, but you still didn't give up a first down, so it's still successful.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Defense looks as if it's coming. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone.
We ain't forced to play our game.
Right now.
Come on, bro.
On the move.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively,
damn sure
it starts
tried.
to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Hit the ball.
Right on the doorstep, Bill. Mark it at the 1.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes.
All they got to do is let me click on him.
Nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, midshipman! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Anchors away.
Ain't getting no stop, fellas.
Navy has pushed out this lead and smooth sailing ahead for the midshipman.
How about Navy handling this moment? This is a huge moment, obviously only show in town. Everybody cheering for you. The weather's always awful. Navy's done a great job executing, taking advantage of some common mistakes, and they got the lead ball.
A big opportunity, obviously, for Navy's program, but also doing it on a national stage. They have come out, and they have dominated Army. They're executing better. They've run the ball better. Defensively, they've been stout. This has been impressive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down.
What? Pete? No, he did. Down the holler. No, he did. But I don't know why you should have veiled it. You remember the damn joint thing?
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wide receiver going in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
I thought you was going to fuck around and call a timeout so I could be forced to punt it because of how the shit set up.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late.
I said I thought you was going to call a timeout because now you got to punt through the 3rd and shit.
Throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really
shit, me too, but there definitely would have been some more free points because we ain't stopped your ass all game.
All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Pocket breaking down. Finds a tight end down the gut. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback. Dropping back, not giving up the big play.
They go to the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Just keep slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the catch. It's McGowan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. He might want another play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. On target to the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
And the Black Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Black Knights!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And here comes the Navy offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Time for them to want to actually play the damn run.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Keeps it on the bootleg. Forced out of the pocket. Working that left side. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got it in the end zone.
Pick on him. That's a fucking pick.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wants to change this route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage
Full
there.
cover.
Stop it after just a few.
Full cover.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's taking a deep shot in the game. And
That's a terrible throw.
Connection going for the big play.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here.
Fuck. I seen him come down on it. I saw him coming down on it. Good game, bro. We at least got the bowl this year. Fuck it.
But he'll set him up in business at the 36. And the midshipman offense making its way back.
The other 6 wins, you got it.
What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just
Didn't have a losing
many
season either.
positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill.
Ron told me about this damn 4-2-5. I want to be hard here.
Really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Oh, wow.
Now adjusting. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Navy will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
I don't even think they got the playmaker no more.
Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Oh.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He wants a big play here late. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
One more play to pad the stats. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That's caught. It's McGowan. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, that's a terrible throw. And he was beat.